so, Renault. Scintillating first half and a bit of a trickier second half than we'd have expected.
Who'd be a manager? Tim. No, listen. First half I thought was excellent. We should have been 3 or 4-0 up. That was an exceptional first half. We were quick on the counter attack. We were full backs were superb. Centre half stepping into play. Got a high press. We were over the halfway line. Everything was great. 2-0 up, and you think, right, you go into the dressing room, you say, next goal is going to change the game. It's that old adage, if they get one, they're going to get tails up. If we get one, probably the game's out of sight. I won't talk about it too much, but you had to be here to believe it. And sometimes as a manager, I've talked about the old Xbox controller loads of times, and you can't control what's going to happen in front of you. And if you give teams the goals that we give teams, they're going to get the tails up, and that's what happened. Stafford, they scored and they came after us. But you got to credit the lads. I've seen them capitulate at times this season. They didn't do today, Tim. They hung in there, and they did everyone really proud.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of sort of that first half performance, I mean, it was kind of like 1-0. We were rolling into sort of the half-time break, and it was looking a bit sort of thin for the amount of effort and endeavour and the amount of chances we'd had. I think we'd had about 10 corners in that first half, and you were thinking, right, it's going to be one of those games. But obviously, Jordan stepped up and an instinctive finish for that second goal, wasn't it?
You've got to be ruthless. We work on it in training all the time, off finishing, on key areas, wide areas, going through 1v1s. We've had too many chances not to come in, and I'm not going to talk about it, highlighting. The highlights will be out there to see, but we've got to put games to bed. And that's, we weren't brilliant because we were against Stafford, who were next to the bottom. We were brilliant because we've been brilliant against other sides this season. But if you don't score the goals when you're on top, if you're not ruthless, and we talk about being ruthless in both boxes, we weren't ruthless in their box enough in the first half. We certainly weren't ruthless in our own box in the second half. And then the game changes. But like you say, for a game that you dominate so much, you're coming at half time and everyone's got their tails up. And I've praised the lads. I've said, listen, well done. It's been a long time coming. Your rotations are great. Your football was great. Your press was great. Your shape, your distances, everything was good. And, we come out second half and we undo all that. We drop deep. We can't get out. We can't get our midfielders high. We don't have our centre half stepping into play. We can't get our full-backs out. And it becomes a mindset. It's a mindset things. And it's not a coaching point. We're not coaching that. We're coaching free-flowing attacking play, get high up the park. But again, I talked about it last week, it's been instilled by somebody. Somebody's dropping us deep. The instructions aren't coming. And then you go and give away the goal. And then you're under the caution for no reason. A game that you should be out of sight for. So whilst I'm delighted with one, I'm delighted we've got 3 points. I'm never overly happy, and I've got to look back at it and go, why? Where is that problem occurring? Because a team with our ability can't go into that mode where we're enabling teams to get that goal. It just can't happen. So you reflect on it and we go away though, Tim. And listen, 3 points is 3 points. Any manager loves 3 points. The way we got it is fitting because of what we did in the first half. Second half could be a bit better. Yeah. Am I going to talk about it too much now? No. 3 points is 3 points, and that's a great way to bounce back after the works up they feel last week.
Yeah, I mean, we can't not talk about Declan's opener. Oh, what a sweet finish that was.
Well, listen, that's again fullbacks being high up the park. Pat Boyce gets it. Distribute. Remind me of Lavercombe last season. Takes the ball high, distributes to the fullback area, away you go, and then Deck goes strides into play, comes on his left foot, and bang into the top corner. Straight after that, Pat catches it, flies out to Guy Hall. Guy Hall does the same thing. I thought, go on, it's going to be a repeat. So when we play quick and play early and play the way we want people to play, get our full-backs high, get our back foot, we're as good as anything. When we drop big deep and we can't get Deck and Guy high, we're near as good. So we've just got to keep instilling and changing and tweaking. So listen, great finish from Buckley. Would have been brilliant if Bennett would have got the third because I thought he was outstanding today. When we can get him fit, and when I say fit, people look at us and go, "Well, he's not fit." He is. His body is solid. He's fit. He's just not match fit yet. And he's come from the Championship last season. He's gone into Warrington. Or he got into Altrincham, got an injury. He's gone into Warrington. For some reason, hasn't played as much. He's come here. He's going to be great for us. But we want him going that way because you can see the ability that he's got. But what was pleasing more than anything is not when he hit the post, his reaction. His reaction in front of the SMRE, in front of the Maidstone paddock. You only have to give energy, determination, play for that badge, endeavour, and you get everyone off the seat. And you could see when he blocked that first one, he flew up, he then flew into the next one. That's what you're going to bring us. But what a great player. And if we can carry on adding bits of quality, like Aaron Bennett, like Jordan Buckley, to go alongside the lads we've already got, we'll be all right second part of the season.
Yeah, well, he was actually selected as the SCM Radio Man of the Match.
All right, okay.
Man of the Match, sponsor chosen by SCM Radio. So so he got the Man of the Match. And, it was a 10 out of 10 performance. There's a few good performances up and down the pitch, but obviously it's pleasing to open the Christmas sort of fixtures with that before we go into the Ashton game.
Listen, I've repeated this. We Tim, as a group, can beat Macclesfield, can go toe to toe with Radcliffe, can beat Guiseley, Bradford, Worksop, Stafford, but we can also underperform. What we've got to keep saying, and I'm going to keep saying it and keep doing it and keep churning it, is get that bad habit out of your game, because this squad, get Donahue back into it, get Jay Fitz back into it, get Lafferty. It's too good not to win games of football. And what we coach in training, the way we play, the way we want to kind of play with that freedom, the lads are going to take to that and they're going to love it. But we're going to hit bumps in the road, and we hit a big bump last week. So to come back this week is all on them lads. That's mental strength to come back and win. I don't care who you're playing against, second from bottom or second from top. They did it. And at 2-1, when they could have capitulated, they didn't. They didn't hang on. They worked out a way. But the subs are great when they came on. So, as a manager, sometimes you don't get it completely right all the time. Sometimes first halves are brilliant, second halves aren't. But as a manager, as players, you want to just win games of football. And today, we've won. We've won. We're going to smile. We're going to have a drink. We can go to Christmas Day. Lads will, can spend it with their families, and they can turn around and go, we won. And then we get ready for Ashton on Boxing Day, and then we get ready for Radcliffe. But, my final mention will be to the fans. Again, they can sniff it. With 15 minutes ago, when we needed them, they raised the roof, they started, and you could feel them dragging us over the line. We went up a notch, they went up a notch. And that's why I thought it was important at the end of the game to stand in front of the MRE and just acknowledge the incredible support that they give us. So thanks to them, the Christmas 3 points is for everyone connected to the football club. And I'll just, it's obviously fitting if I say Merry Christmas to everybody. Stay safe. I always say stay safe. Enjoy your Christmas Day, and let's get to Hurst Cross in the real humdinger of a derby now on Boxing Day, and hopefully give Ashton a really good game. But like I said, thanks to everyone today. Merry Christmas, and well done to that group in there.
Congratulations, Aaron. Josie Folks, Man of the Match, as chosen by FCM Radio. That was a stormy performance out there.
No, it was tough, but the lads dug in and fully deserved in the end, really, from the first half to the second half. Second half was tough. Made it a little bit hard for ourselves, but all in all, great day.
Yeah, obviously you came on in the second half as a substitute last week. Obviously it was a tough time to come on. Your full day at you at home, what a way to make it.
I know. Fans, I've not played in a stadium like this before, well, this season anyways, and the fans just, they helped us through the game, really. They made us dig in and to give them a good Christmas in the end.
Yeah, I mean, we saw your touches of class all over the park. Basically, you were leading that line. Obviously, we played with an advanced 3 behind Jordan, number 9, and you were really taking it to the opposition. Oh yeah,
it's a tough one where you've got to kind of be patient with it, especially when you're playing teams like that sit in and don't give you much. But just got to be patient with it.
Okay, and obviously, I mean, your energy levels. I mean, we talking. Obviously, you're still getting up to full match fitness.
Yeah, definitely.
But to be in that last few minutes, you were running towards that goal base. You shrugged off your man, and you just popped it around the goalkeeper. And we thought, what a way to finish the game.
Thought it was in as well, but you win some, you lose some. I'll blame the sand in the goal, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, for people who've not seen it yet, you sort of you drilled it sort of around the goalkeeper and it hit the inside of the post and rolled across the face of the goal so slowly. But your reaction was everything we wanted to see. It's basically in front of that. Basically you put the effort in. Basically all of you.
Even if it don't go in, all you heard were cheering, and when they got it back and took it to the corner, the fans were still shouting, screaming. It brought less disappointment that it didn't go in, and more, at least you've done something with it and kept the ball for the team. And yeah, we dug out and worked out in the end.
Yeah, well, I mean, that move crowned a fantastic performance. So you've earned Joseph Holt's Man of the Match.
Thank you.